Hello and welcome back to the channel. We'll be continuing our beginner's guide and walkthrough of Starfield. As always, if you're enjoying this content, please give the video a thumbs up like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notifications button so that you can receive regular updates as future videos are released. Now, picking up where we were, we'll be continuing down to the well. Let's go ahead and talk to Nurse O'Shea about our cure. Come on. Yes, the well, please.
Things have been going so well, I'm kind of worried for when
I have kind of adjusted some of my settings. It can be a really noisy place down here in the well, and tried to eliminate some of the background noise and echo from the previous episode.
I've got limited... We're doing the best we can here. Really? Let's see. This is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for the credits and the XP.
When are we scheduled to leave, anyway?
So, while we're down here, let's also explore the search and investigate the brownouts in the well. Now, where we go.
I just think I need to go all in. I don't want to waste my time struggling to get the middle.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down
Carl
here.
were you waiting for?
People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it.
Dead?
I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
And now my best Walking Dead impersonation, Carl!
Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me, clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here. We're trying to isolate a power drain, which looks like it's the result of a large amount of power being rerouted through various subsystems. But it's kind of a two-person job. Someone needs to find the junction boxes associated with those subsystems and power them down. The other person needs to monitor the system remotely. It's pretty simple, really, and relatively safe. Only a small chance of electrocution.
I think I'll
Well,
take that chance.
since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need isn't very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
All right, and we received this tapping the grid mission, so let's go ahead and activate that. And you see Surplus is right down the corner, although it is very easy to get lost down here in the well. Yes, I can hear you.
This is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, open it up and flip the big switch.
All right.
That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Okay. Like I said, it is very easy to get turned around back here. Down in the well, let's go ahead and see if we can't get some help from our scanner.
You have a nice day now.
Come on. Usually just the pointing down will give us some steps. I think this is where we're supposed to go. That's it, because it says it's that direction. Oh, is there no way to open this door? It says it's an automatic door, stand clear. Oh, here we go. Got to activate this switch.
Alright, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
So let's see if we can go back this way. Nope, that door is locked. Go back the way we came. Not seeing any loot apparent. Let's see if our scanner helps us a bit.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a Freestar Ranger.
Here we go.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact.
Don't eat chunks.
It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay. Just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Is this the Che Guevara of the well? I don't know. Okay. So back to the Trade Authority, which should be back over this way. Sorry, kid.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of fill attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back, and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
I believe these are the... Nope. There we go. So, it's the first and third.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring
Boy, this could be
station,
awfully
near where we
frustrating if
met?
you weren't watching somebody do a detailed walkthrough like this. I think we can get through here. So we'll have to go around. Oops. Let's see if this scanner action going.
I have half a money bag.
Yes? What?
Well, do you think that, let's see, do have to go up these stairs?
Just one beer for your best bud, yeah?
Nope.
You're like a damn roach. I can't get rid of you.
Ah, please. Without me, you wouldn't have any business.
Turned around. As again,
Ah, please. Without
warned
me,
you, it's
you
awfully
wouldn't
easy
have
to get
any
turned around
business.
back here. Let's see if our trusty scanner gives us some help. This is down around the corner. Ah, here we go. Hey, don't turn your back on me.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
Well, it took me quite a bit of time. Yeah, instead we both get to waste our time.
Hey, come on. It wasn't a waste. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from.
Yeah, how about some XP and some creds,
the source
man?
is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
Now, I'll go with you. Yay, level 7. So I'm going to go ahead and bank that skill point for now. And let's follow her down to the Trade Authority. Come on, let's pick up the pace a little bit here.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right?
Alright, let's jog ahead a little bit here.
Having a good one? told them it was a bad idea. Have you ever met anyone like that? Who just wouldn't listen?
I don't know.
Well, if you hear some engine noises at the meeting tomorrow, that's me hitting the eject button.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
And here's the Trade Authority.
I've got to see this through.
Alright. Don't worry, we're here with you.
Yeah?
Nothing. Just waiting on a friend. Come on, Louisa. Do I have to talk to you down here? That's right.
Okay, I can do this. So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Sure, I got your back. But what are you worried about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who's going to wind up in trouble. Zoe's got a way of twisting things. Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
I'm ready for anything. Let's go.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a
A
snake.
visit from
It's some
Mast.
kind of
How
celestial
delightful.
being.
You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all the little work drones.
I think it is.
I'm Luisa Reyes. But you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
This was pretty low on the list of things I wanted to do today.
We'll wait for her to come
Okay,
back.
just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
No problem. Sure you're not overreacting?
Believe me, I really hope I am. But I'll tell you, people in my division tell stories about Zoe. She's got a lot of influence. Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Yep, just relax.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and I've been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem.
Yep, that's me.
Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time?
That's what I like to hear.
I'll coordinate things here with Miss
Compensation.
Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Sure. exploring the well is my favorite thing to do.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this plane. You know what I mean?
Yes, here. As a matter of fact. But it does give me +2 hacking. I can't even think I'll keep the helmet on. Alright, where are we going? Upstairs again? Let's see if we can get some scanner help here.
Sorry, I can't play right now.
It's okay, kid.
I have half a man behind you, just like kid.
Ah, please. Without me, you wouldn't have any business.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've
Alright,
agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box.
great. Let's jump this little... Ah, come on. Almost didn't make it. Probably should have sprinted.
thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
There we go, little parkour. You know what though? I think I'm gonna follow the trade authority voice.
I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Alright. Kind of a long drop. Here's a weapons workbench. Should we want to do any weapons work? We'll refrain from that for right now. Just can't help the possibility of good hidden loot.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment.
Yeah, hey.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. Nobody likes working for someone who micromanages them. You may get results in the short term, but in the long run, it comes at a cost. But it sounds like you're upfront about it, so they know what they're in for. If you want to build a better work environment, we can offer you some counseling. We've analyzed a lot of the most successful employers looking for what works and what doesn't. But I have to warn you, your crew may be happier, but you have to accept they will perform differently.
And so, if we wanted to remove our taskmaster...
Of course. Just come back if you want to work on it.
No, I'd like to keep that trait. That's why I chose it.
I do odd jobs at even hours. Crates, shelves.
Always good to see another badge.
All right, and we're on our way out.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer.
All right.
Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
It is. But it's dark. And I'm hoping we can pick up another quest over here at the residential. It wasn't there last time. And I think it's because it was dark, but let's see. Yep. Now, right out here.
No
Here
one
she
is
is.
born good or evil. I have a pen pal in Sidonia. We've been writing to each other. The old-fashioned way. Just enjoying the view. These days, my favorite thing to do is sit and listen. The wind, the trees, they all have their own language. Sometimes they even sing. I'm close to 80 years old, so I will spare you the long version. To put it simply, I lived, and I loved. And really, does a person need anything else?
Well, I need some adventure.
And when you get those things, will you be content, or will you suffer, wanting more? Perhaps the key to a healthy life is to treasure what you already have.
Well, what I don't have is another quest.
Oh, it just so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credits.
1,000 credits. I'm very interested. Who is this
Her
pen
name
pal?
is Hattie. She used to live in the apartment I live in now. I used to get all her packages because she never bothered to change her address. One day I tracked her down and sent her a letter. She sent one back. And from then on, we just never stopped responding. What is a stranger except a friend you haven't met? Besides, there's something about you that I like. And I've always trusted my gut.
Bit of a cougar. But I'll
Bless
help you
child.
nonetheless.
I believe you'll find Hattie at the community center in Sidonia. Just hand her the letter. She'll know who it's from.
All right, that's great. Matter of fact, Sidonia, that'll be the next place we'll go. Thanks for your parting quest. Gift quest, and thanks for Wendy for reminding me of this one. But let's head over here and investigate what's going on with this power outage.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Sure, I can get up there. I just use this elevator. Now it looks like we're gonna have to check out this apartment, but the door is locked. Luckily, we have some digipics. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save. Now you'll see that now that we have an additional level of security, this outer ring is lit up in a light blue. And what that tells you is that the locks, the picks that you currently have selected work on that level. So like if I go to this one, see, okay, I get that and that and that. So as we see, there's the four outside, 5 inside, and so we know it's not that one. We know it's not that one. So it's going to be this one. And let's check this other one as well. There we go. Oh, and that one. There and there. Might be a good idea to put in a sneak mode. Now there is quite a bit to steal and loot in here, but you are taking a chance. Let's just stick to the Newman. It's my Seinfeld reference. Probably should have shut the door behind us. Oop, or are we out of here? Don't know why I'm moving so slow. Surely I'm not over encumbered. Nope. Here we go. Now at this point, we have choice of who we want to deliver our info to. Come on.
You didn't hear this from me. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth.
Alright.
Ask me. Those were
Now we need to get back to the tramway here.
another day, another shift.
Come on. This is getting annoying. Do a little parkour, perhaps. Ah!
Hi, how you doing?
Now I think there is an elevator that will lead you to the well. Now here, there's the mass transit down here at the bottom of the mast. Got all our O2.
Fancy yourself a megacorp megastar?
Alright, with O2.
Fastest rising corporation in all the 7 systems. Power, prestige, money. As a member of the Ryujin family, you have it all.
Alright.
Not sure if those are all
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for?
So here's our decision. We're going to talk to Zoe first.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you?
No, I don't know that for sure.
I will make it worth your while to take a look at what you found.
I think that you
Do
will.
you have something for me?
Why, yes.
I'm glad you made the right decision. I'll look this over and make sure that Mast gets just as much as they need, not a bit more. The Trade Authority will not forget what you've done for us.
I hope not. Because, again, this is the best fence around.
Oh my. Someone was attempting to hack Galbank? And at a glance, it appears they may have had some success. This will make for some entertaining late-night reading. Well, Miss Reyes, it's been such a pleasure having you here. I'll be sure and pass along my compliments to your superiors.
I hope whatever that is, it's worthless to you. And you know, I'm still not sure you weren't behind this all along, whatever this is.
I'm sorry to hear you say that. I was trying to be sincere. Well, in any event, thank you for a wonderful diversion from my usual work.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
Alright, well, bye. But let's talk again to Zoe. So we've got some stolen stuff on board.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And the Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one.
Well, I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Of course.
Oh, we don't want to buy. Hang on. We want to sell. As you can see, we've got this stolen Grendel. So let's go ahead and sell that. We can also sell from ship inventory if we want. So we've got this regular Grendel we can sell. We've got a couple of modifieds. And a suppressed Kraken. So I think I'll keep all of those. Although we don't really have... Let's just go ahead and sell that. We have these this bashing coachman. I'm not going to do too much gun bashing. Might as well sell that. Go ahead and sell this. It's another energy pistol. We'll save that just in case we want to give that to Sarah when we pick her up. She has a skill in laser weapons. Also sell these. And I think now I'm going to try with...
You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
There is an option to buy back things. So let's say we want to sell ammo. And we do have a little bit of stolen ammo here. So if we sell it, let's say we just want to sell one. And then we want to go back to well, anyways, there is a way to buy back your stolen stuff. These menus are confusing.
Pleasure dealing with you.
So, next step is let's go ahead and go back to, let's go back to our ship, because one of the things that we haven't done yet is try to access this storage.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Let's go to the spaceport. And while we're down here, we'll go ahead and head to our ship and take a quick nap. Luckily, so far, the cutscenes have been fairly short. If they do start to get long, I'll go ahead and edit them out. Probably edit this one out so you'll never hear this part of this conversation. Alright, now that we're back on board, see, where's that bed of ours? There it is. Let's sleep for an hour. While we're here, we want to dump anything off. See if we have any notes that weigh anything. Nope. All these appear to weigh nothing so far. Oh well, this one. Oh, it's not going to let us store it because it's a quest item. And there's our digipicks. Probably want to go back down to the well and buy some more. Probably, maybe should have done that when I was down there. See, this is where we're well rested. Counting lockpicks as crimed and eight items stolen, but we seem to be okay now. Doesn't show that we're suffering from any afflictions. Now the storage containers are over here. Before we go in, we'll do a quick save. Alright, back from our quick save.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
Oh, security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory.
So, you need something, or...? Yeah... I can't really just let you in there.
Finally, someone who gets it.
We just need the 1 point. There we go.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Alright, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it.
Hey, no problem.
If anyone asks,
it's just between you,
nothing
me,
to do with this.
And the viewers of this video.
1 second. Alright, make it quick, will you?
Oh, yeah.
Scanned as you enter the city.
Alright.
Okay.
Go to a little O2 coma.
Bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Wait till our CO2 clears. And get moving.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Why, you can, because I have something for you.
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't. I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample.
Why, thanks.
On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much.
Yay! Thanks for some XP and some creds. I could use a drink.
Lucky
if
for
it's
you,
free.
that is literally my job. What can I get you?
Hey, this was supposed to be free, right? Free drink every now and then? I don't see anything for free here. They just reminded me there was a reason why we're carrying around all these bottles of wine. Could have used them to help us with our persuasion check. I completely forgot about that. I'm hoping that you don't. So let's see if enough time has expired that we can check with Kelton again. So let's go visit the mast. Perfect.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
Oh, as you know, you never seem to have all the information.
We're in uncharted territory here. It's inevitable. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
Listening to what?
I don't. Not for sure. It's all a theory, certainly, but it is completely supported by the data and observation, like all good science. It's the best we have to go on right now. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. My thoughts precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility.
And what would that be?
Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
And they'll just willingly hand it to me.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
All right. Well, we're not going to do that just quite yet. Let's see, we should have one more. Yes, let's find Warner's lost data. Before. Alright, let's. Turned around a little bit here, which is pretty easy to do. Here's mass. Let's. Go to the commercial district. And there's the valve work. And the whetstone.
They'll have our table ready soon.
Did we have to come early? You know they'll be late.
It's a matter of courtesy.
We always wind up waiting forever, though.
There are worse fates than eating appetizers at the West.
We don't want to steal any of that. What is this? Just exactly what we're looking for. And we'll be a good guy and give him his. Come on. To go down and around. Back over to enhance.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, is it that annoying ass kid again? Hey, Bobby. I didn't forget your birthday. Oh, stop that.
He's here for you, no matter your needs. All of our services are designed to minimize pain and maximize happiness. You found it? Oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. You have helped a humble businessman. You saved me and my business. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. I hope this hasn't tainted your perception of my wonderful facility. If you need any work done, I'll always be here.
Yay! Thanks for some XP.
Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
A couple of things we want to do first. Let's go ahead and talk to Sarah. It's time to go to the lodge. There was one more quest that should have been. Oh, we'll come back. Over by the church there.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yes, very nice.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary.
As we can see, Vasco has
also,
some pretty good
given
ship
the
skills.
likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for
we'll
field
cover
research.
that in later videos, Vasco, but thanks. I could use you on my crew.
Captain Tesla, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Please do. So we now see we have Vasco on our ship, and then his skills will help us in our piloting. It is late at night. And actually we can kind of take what we want here, and it's not considered stealing. Hard times. It's hard times. Oh, and we get a Christmas Carol. Oh, you want to take that? Pickwick Papers. Doesn't let us take this, what I assume to be a Stradivarius violin. Don't wish to sit at the moment. Again, looking for these unique items that we can sell. We've already... Ford Ho.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, can't take that. Although, while we are down here, let's go ahead and go down to the basement, where we can start doing some research. Okay, let's start with some weaponry research. So let's put in some aluminum. Oh. There. Completed that, but I almost forgot. We want to change clothes. Remember, we have the blue outfit, which will help us. So let's go ahead and equip that. Help us with the sudden breakthroughs. Let's go back to weapon development. Grips and stocks. Sure, we got 44 aluminum. Got plenty of nickel. Got plenty of sealant. And let's try barrel mods. Got plenty of iron. Got the one nickel we need. Yay! And a sudden development. So we didn't have to use any of our sealant, or did we? Oh. Alright, we got some more barrel mods. And again, we'll have to get weapon engineering before we can move up any more there. Helmet mods. Manufacturing mods. Research projects. And as we can see, we are short on that one. So how about some old world cuisine? Oh. almost forgot. There is some old world cuisine right here. Plenty of fiber. But not enough water. Make some decorations and some robots. Not going to really mess with that at the moment. Let's see if we have ingredients for helmet mods. Yep. Alright, so short a couple of cosmetics if we want to make some more helmet mods. Let's see, we've researched all the weapon mods we can at the moment. And oh, we don't have any red meat, and we need, oh, we do have our cheese. Oh, we need an extra cheese. Need 2 red meats and some extra cheese. So we got a little bit of XP out of that. Now before we go and do any of these, any more upgrading, we have a weapon that we're going to want to pick up. But let's go talk to Sarah. I believe she's upstairs somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Hey, wake up. Wakey, wakey.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Well, let's ask
Not
some
much,
questions.
but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Sure.
Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
Alright. No. I'll just have to edit that little bit out. See if there's anything of great value. 90, that's pretty good. When Nicholas Nicholas. Darts. I think we've sold enough darts. See what's behind the bar. I think we pretty much cleaned them out, but let's... Sculpture's worth some money. These old world books will come in handy at some point. I believe we got all the wine out of there. None of that is worth much. Oh, exotic wood. So we will need some credits because we do want to buy a special weapon before we leave. Now let's see, this is our room here, I believe. Oh, just a conference room. Good thing they don't mind me. As a member of Constellation, taking all their stuff. Oh, closet here. Alright, Sarah. I think that's good. Let's get moving. You gonna let us take stuff out of your room too? Oh, yes, thanks.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Yes. Need to sell some stuff. We're not all born with a silver spoon in our mouth. Because we need to procure a badass weapon before we leave here. Now while we're out here, I want to give one more try. And let's see if we can't find the church. Being nighttime, we might not be able to get this quest. I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, here we are at the archives.
What?
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen? Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
Even just the sound of his voice is comforting, I guess.
We're looking for this guy, Marcus. Let's see if we can find him over here.
I had this graph jump once, and I don't know, I felt something.
Crazy at first.
Where are you, Marcus? You're not in here, are you? If none of this pays off, I'll just edit it out.
The first time I came to New Atlantis, I met Thomas. Thought it was absolutely crazy.
And there's Thomas.
How that's changed. I'm happy to help out in whatever way I can here. Anything Thomas needs, I'm here for him.
Sounds like an adoring fan.
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others.
It's something, isn't it? The further out we reach into the stars, the more we learn about ourselves.
Yeah, that's great. Where is Marcus? It might be that he's only here during the day. That is kind of frustrating. But he should be out here. And what he does is he asks you to help round up some missing people. Is this him?
He's giving me a lot to think about.
There you are, Marcus. Oh.
Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
Sure.
Glad to hear it. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day, and we've been getting more interested visitors lately, too. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort.
That's what I like to hear. Sure, I will do it. But why aren't you doing this yourself?
That's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
Sure.
Excellent. Their names were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back, if they're interested. If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me and I'll give you your payment.
That's great, because I do need a little extra cash.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
We're going to have to get back on the mass transit. Nope. But you know, while we are here at Mast,
Anyway.
Don't look at me. I haven't got a clue.
let's go talk to the UC.
Best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty.
Come on, O2. Oh, well, probably wouldn't hurt to put our minor utility. Gives us +5 health and more O2. Go back to that.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
I haven't thought about it. But what are you?
United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Not this second.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
The Red Planet.
You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
And we will. We're gonna work with Sarah first.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Sure, go ahead. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center, having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes. I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you. But don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
You know, there's lots of questions.
Very well. Next time, then.
I can see that we're running over the hour length here.
Goodbye.
Oh, we don't want to say goodbye. You are coming with us, right? Yeah, here. Let's go find these church members, backsliders. Oh, I think we might have grabbed a little bit too much to carry back there at the... Here. Go back to the spaceport. That's great, because we need to sell.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Maybe silence, Sarah.
I don't want any of this.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the colony war, the pirates used them as forward operating.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
All right, let's start selling. Not our digipicks. Where are we up to? Own 38 items. That did lower our weight some. Let's go find these folks.
Hey, what can I do for you?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
Their story just doesn't make sense.
Oh, I feel you on that.
I wouldn't call them out. I would definitely fire them.
Something to
Let's go back to
I've
the mast
flown across
first.
most descendant systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet wonder where this will all lead.
It's going to lead to us talking to some people.
I think I got them.
I'm on tech. Working at the distribution center can be tiring, but it sure is rewarding. Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a privilege to be able to work for the UC government, a true force of good. Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people, solve interesting problems, and learn about developing situations throughout the settled systems. Yep, there's never a boring day at the distribution center. Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia. As weird as that may sound. I guess I never wanted to have a typical job. Lucky for me, working at the distribution center is anything but typical. Really? Nice! I went there a while back. Good to see they still remember me. Gotta say that it's nice. You know, having people think about you. Because of my job, I don't really have too much free time to socialize or make friends. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job. It's the best job in New Atlantis. But still, it can be hard to put myself out there sometimes.
Hey, lady,
That's
mind your own
actually
business.
one of the reasons I went to the Sanctum
you don't need to be
University.
part of this conversation.
Just to talk with people and get to know them. It was nice.
What are you
It
staring
really
at?
was. Yeah, I think I will.
There you go.
But hey, let me ask you something. Do you believe in all this Sanctum Universum stuff? What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Neither do I, honestly. But that could be a good reason to learn about it and give it a shot. Well, hey, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Thanks.
Keep on keeping on.
Sure, no problem. 2 more people to annoy. I'll be done. Let's see here.
Service with a smile.
Ah! Did we make it? Might be in a little... There we go. Something like a little parkour.
I finally saved up.
If you ask me,
I'm getting
it's
a day
always a
off.
good time for a Terra Brew.
Sure.
It's nothing like an afternoon off.
Except it's dark outside.
Fine, I guess. Do we know each other? Wait. Are you flirting with me?
Oh, yeah, man.
Am I glad to hear that. I already have a girlfriend. It's always awkward having to turn someone down. Catch you later, yeah?
No, Tony.
Oh, thank you, I guess. An invitation, huh? Yeah, I checked out the church a few weeks ago, but I haven't gone back yet. I don't know. I don't want to disappoint anyone in case I stop going.
Don't worry
about it. The church
about
was interesting, but how can anyone know for certain that it's all real? Doesn't that bother anyone else? I guess that's probably why I never went back. There's no certainty.
Nothing in life is certain.
Maybe. I guess it couldn't hurt to visit again and talk with the others. I wonder if any of them felt how I do now when they started going to the church.
Probably.
But anyways, I have to get going. Thanks for talking with me and for taking the time to deliver this. Take care.
Hey, no problem.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
I'm so behind on my work. When's the report due, anyway?
So one of the places that we do stop
Atlantis security has reported yet another Aurora.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Okay. There's a place called Centurion Arsenal, and it was not too far from here. Let's see what we got.
Clear threat to public safety.
CJ's. Okay, let's see if we can find this last person.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff. Can't really remember.
Never forget what the FC did. Never forget.
All right. Sound pretty angry.
What do you want? I'm very busy. What? Let me see.
Yeah, you need some churching up.
I went to the Sanctum Universum a while back. I haven't checked it out again, though. I'm not sure. The truth is that I want to believe in it all. The Sanctum Universum believes that God gave us the ability to grab jumps so that we can search for him and find him. If that's true, maybe I can find my dad as well. I lost him when I was just a little girl. I can barely remember him. I don't need a lecture from you. Listen, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'll go back if I want to.
Hey. All right, well, we'll let Marcus know.
I watch football too.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
We got to keep it loose.
But I keep stumbling over the third quarter projections.
We've been over it a million times.
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the...
Keeper Aquilus has been helping me work through some, I didn't think I'd like the Sanctum, but it's pretty calming. Great! How'd it go?
Oh, they're loving it.
I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes people just need a little reminder that they're always welcome here. Here, your payments as promised. Thank you for taking the time to do this. And I hope to see you around the church too.
Cool. With $1,300 and 100 XP. Now we've just got to figure out how to get back to Centurion Arsenal. Well, let's see. One way is we could take mass transit. To the residential area. And that will help me find it. So first, yes, let's go to the residential district. Nope, sorry, Sarah. Looks like you missed your train. Gotta be a little quicker. Now, let's see. We should be able to...
Hey there.
See, there's Mercury Tower. All right, Centurion Arsenal. Here we are.
You know, just by walking through that door, you've shown you make good decisions. I like that about you. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word.
All right, let's see what you have
Only
for
the
sale.
finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
This is what we're looking for right here. So luckily, due to ranking up our commerce, we can easily afford this, and we're going to need to buy some ammo for it as well. Takes 11 millimeter. Let's go back up, please. 11 millimeter caseless. Let's buy all. All right, Sarah. Okay, so all we have now left is to get back to our ship. That's all we're going to do here in New Atlantis.
It would never work.
Saw your ship come in. The freewheeling space it is.
So here we
Must
are
be
back at our
nice.
ship. This is about where we're going to end this video. There was one quest that I didn't pick up. Let me just double check. It's called Two Tales, Two Cities. And we did not pick it up, but you should be able to.
When you see it,
It is somewhere here. You generally kind of pick it up around the UC security checkpoint.
When's the report due anyway?
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down. Problem?
Everything good? We're here to help.
Okay, no bounty.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Not right now, but John Tuala over at Must might. I hear they're looking for new recruits to join the Vanguard. I check with him.
All right.
Let me know if you have any questions.
You're out there a lot, right? In space. Just...
All right, this is where we'll leave ourselves. Here at the spaceport, we've got Sarah, we've got Bosco, and our ship. The only quest we did not pick up was the Two Cities, Two Tales, or Two Tales, Two Cities quest, and it can usually be picked up right around the UC security office. I'm going to do a little bit of last-minute selling off camera, and for our next video we'll go ahead and take off to Sidonia and start the old neighborhood quest with Sarah. So thanks for following along. Appreciate it. It'd be great if all of you that watch this video could leave a comment. I'd like to know how many people are watching these videos and if they are helpful. And your comments and likes do help drive the channel. If there's other walkthroughs that you'd like me to do of other games you're interested in, and also leave those comments. Again, thanks for watching. And we'll call it into the video